Good morning. I don't even know if anyone's awake. I am barely awake, but I'm here in Florida and I am here for Ursa. I don't know if you can see what we've got going on here. And I am about to present in like 10 minutes my first presentation of the morning. Good morning, good morning. We maybe have some East Coasters. So I am just getting prepped, but I wanted to share what I'm talking about this morning on a little breakfast series here at Ursa International. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate the love. I'm a little sleepy-eyed, but hopefully you can't see the bags too bad under my eyes. But I am here, and I made it, and I'm my first presentation of the day at Ursa International in Florida. And I'm so excited. There's so much going on around us. We've got breakfast back there. We've got people working out all the way back there. You probably can't see. But this is a fitness convention, so lots of fitness professionals here. Good morning, Jody. Welcome. So this morning, what I'm talking about, the breakfast series, is essential marketing strategies. So it's a 20-minute fast track. I only have 20 minutes. So here's the quick things that I'm talking about. One, the first thing I'm going to talk about is clarity, right? Because you've got to have clarity to be able to market yourself. So I'm going to go through our 4W method, which is your who, what, where, and why. And that you have to be really clear on your ideal client. You've got to be clear on your why. You've got to be clear on where they're hanging out and what you're going to offer them. So that's number one. You've got to have that clarity, right? And then number two is that you, after you have all of that clarity on the essential marketing strategies, you've got to have that consistency, right? So you've got to be consistent in what you're offering and what you're doing. You've got to be consistent in showing up. You've got to be consistent in being online. So if you decide that your ideal clients are on Facebook, you've got to be consistent on Facebook. So that is number two. And then number three, oh my God, I can't even remember number three. You've got the clarity, consistency, visibility. So then you have to show up, right? So you've got to show up online where you think they're hanging out. So if you decide that you're going to be on Facebook and Instagram, then you've got to be there consistently. If you decide they're at a networking event, then you've got to be there consistently. So those are the things I'm going to be talking about today, and that's like a quick version of it. But really, one, you've got to be clear on your ideal client, who they are, where they're hanging out, and what you're going to do to capture them, so your pricing and packaging. Two, you've got to be consistent. You've got to show up. You've got to decide where you're going to show up in that where and be there. And then you've got to be visible. So that means doing things like Periscope when you're in Florida, right? Or taking pictures and posting them on Instagram. You really got to put yourself out there and be visible, because when you want to go and do a speaking opportunity like this, they may be checking your social media profiles to see what you're up to see if you've been on there. And if you're crickets and haven't been on there, they might not be as interested because they're seeing that you're not being visible. So visibility is how you gain the opportunities. Clarity is first and foremost, and then you've got to be consistent, and then you've got to be visible. So those are my three topics. I'm sorry to be so fast, but we're getting going here in 10 minutes. If there's any quick questions, type them in the chat, because it looks like we do have a few people on the East Coast. Any questions that you want to ask today? Any comments? Anything? Got all these people behind me going, oh, all right. Well, thank you for being here with me this morning. If I'm not making sense, it's just because I'm a little delusional, because I did not sleep much. The time change was a little challenging for me, but I'm excited to rock and roll, and I'll let you know how it goes. I have another presentation later, so I'll be back on later to share what I'm talking about in that. All right, have a wonderful day. It's still dark here in Florida. I don't know if you can see, but we're all waking up, and we're going to do this. I'm excited. Have a beautiful day out there. And remember, the three essential marketing strategies are clarity. Get that clarity, you guys. Consistency. You got to show up when you say you're going to show up. And visibility. You got to put yourself out there. You got to put yourself out there and be visible. Sometimes it's hard for me to even put myself out here on Periscope or on Instagram, but we got to do it and be visible. It's part of the business and being entrepreneurs. Have a wonderful day. I'll be back with you later.